Welcome to Natural Born Talents. In today's subject, I'm going to discuss the various kinds of egos that you can find within the matrix at this time. There are many. Now, I'm going to go over this in very basic outlines. So if you have any questions on any of this basic information, you can ask for details, and I will answer them in the comment section below or in a separate video if the information is overwhelming for just a comment. Now let's start with the basics. In this world, there are two very basic kind of egos. There's the moralistic side and the decadent side, and it's designed specifically this way. They play off each other. However, recently they've kind of merged into one and causing a lot of headache for humanities. More on that later. The moralistic side is basically the people who use money, religion, or power to control most of humanity. Their egos tend to be holier than thou, aloof, superiority complex, narcissistic complexes, and much more. The opposite side of that is the decadent side, the Satanists. Now, moralists can worship Satan just as much as the decadent do, because most moralists have a little dark skeleton or secret within their own closet, and they hide it by being a moralist. Moralists are actually less honest than the decadent because they hide and live in denial of all the corrupt behavior within their psyche. The decadent is more expressive about it. A very simple explanation to that would be that the moralist wears a suit, runs a huge company, but has secret little things going on somewhere in some hotel somewhere that most people would consider to be decadent. The decadent is more expressive, they're more open. They use their sexuality, for example, or violence, for example, to express the decadence within inside of themselves. Now you can say, are these egos? Yes, they are egos. Remember, the opposite of ego is love. None of these things that I've described have anything to do with love. They have to do with trying to look stronger, more superior, more advanced, more virtuous, and so on. Again, all of these things I've described are actual denials of the dark little secrets within the psyche of the individual. In the next video, I will give you a brief, basic description on how to recognize ego within yourself and ego in others. Remember, if you take ego too seriously and live in denial, you end up corrupting yourself and living within the matrix forever. Either that or someplace even worse, the inferno. More on that in another video.